Hey everybody, Sten's back. Sorry, it feels like a little bit long time no see, but we are back with some more Noita. My... My ghosts are making a strange sound. But either way, let's not talk about that. Let's get back to something that's a little bit more topical. If you guys recall last episode, a couple weeks ago, I made some statements about, okay, it's really time to do the mission, etc., etc. We're going to go ahead and get our crown and really go for it. And then I did some research into that, and what that really entails. And there's no way that I have enough perks for this. There's a few things here, folks. I am missing some form of automatic healing. Like, that sun is just going to cook me. Even with the 37k life, I see no... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody who's done this mission before can comment and be like, Stans, no. Just go do it. Stop being scared. And it's like, well, it's a game of fear to me, right? You know? This is an anxiety-riddled game. So I'm not gonna do it. And, like, people are, like, immediately click out of this. No, I am gonna do it, but just not right now, okay? What the plan is... First of all, that's a lightning orb that we might need later. We're collecting those. I think I threw one of them somewhere stupid. Remember, I just, like, dropped it. So we'll see if that turns up. Ugh! Well, that scared the crap out of me. Whoa! Ah! Right into the watchtower. We're okay. Watch this, though. We're not even going to mess with the ambrosia. My plan is... I think I have enough life to do something very crazy. Let's see if I can just get a little ambrosia stain on me. Yeah, from some leftover stuff. Pop it! Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, it's not even that crazy. I have so much life that what the heck's going to happen? The bigger problem will be, of course, the overworld creatures. So you might be like, well, why are you going back here, Stens? Remember, I was, at the end of the last episode, I was erroneously launched into an exit. I didn't want to go in that exit. That was not my idea. Could it have been a ghost? Sure. I'm not sure. We're gonna... Oh my goodness. Let's try to just avoid the bosses. Get out of here. Air's hot. Okay, that's the watchtower. This isn't quite what I had in mind. Alright, going, going, going. There's the evil. Okay. This is not the way to go. I must have dug down. Yeah. You can see it gunning at me. Alright, I went through here. Alright, this is a little reckless, but here we go. I guess I did a low tunnel on this second one. Any random ambrosia around here? Not enough. Just gotta go through the slime blood. Blech. Alright, whatever. That didn't do much. Alright, back to this. Oof. Through the barrier, please. Okay, moving right along. This is just an episode of Flight. And it's insane because at any point, I feel like I can just walk into a halo of saw blades and have my game end. But we're gonna try to avoid that. Yeah, what was that above me? Digging down, right through, fly through this. Ow, ow, ow. Still at 36k. Moving right along. Further to the east, through the barrier. Up and down, up and... Whoop, there was a thing. Alright, there's the... Ow. I went over the mountain. I feel like it's still further, right? I mean, it's not like I went back and reviewed the footage to see how far we needed to go. Looks like it's further, huh? At some point, we'll get to an end and be like, okay, that was it. In which case, we can go down and get that one missing perk we left behind, I want to say. This is going to be ugly. Ow, ow, ow. We're fine. Alright, off we go. Whew. Just sweating here. Through the barrier. Come on, through the barrier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is just crazy, folks. If I get to the end here and there's not another path to the right. We're fixing to turn around. Up above the pyramid, past the watchtower, above the watchtower, into this wall there. It goes further. It never stops. How far east did we go? I don't even know anymore. Can I get ambrosia on me? Nope, I don't care. I don't care. I just go. Okay. Through the barrier. Attempted through the barrier. Through the barrier. Crashed into something. Bang into the wall. Dodge and move. Why are all the tentacles, too? Can anybody explain that? I'm gonna see if I went further. I really don't think so. This seems to be enough. Oh, hello, Master of Wands. Oh, hello, Pyramid. Oh, well, that's cooking me. This is very hot. Okay. I'm a little animated in this episode, but it's been a bit, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna go. I'm not messing around anymore here with this path to the east. Through the barrier. If we had to guess, would this be it? We're on like east 5, 6. There's a lot of alchemists floating around in this one. We're dropping frames a little bit here. Watchtower. No way. Nope, no exit. Okay. And we're going back. Above the pyramid. Through the enemy. Why am I a tentacle flying man? I don't know. But anyway. This is so OCD of me too. Because it's like, I just didn't like that that happened. That we lost that. There was a perk at the bottom. And I'm just going to walk away from that? We're not walking away from it. So where was that perk? I want to say it was the vault. And we were right there. We were about to go down. So all we have to do is go down. Not through that. All we have to do is go down past the jungle. Grab whatever perk. Watch we get there and it's just dumb. It's like nothing. I have 4.8 mil. And there's like money around. I mean, gold is forever. Down is down is down, as they say. So, continue with that. Don't know where this will take us. Maybe a holy mountain? Feels like we are sidestepping the holy mountain, and that is fine. We're definitely sidestepping it, because here we are into extremely dense rock. For some reason, my guy is just insisting on launching tentacles in response to everything I'm doing. Go figure. I did not pick up any form of, like, Lukey transitions or anything. I'm not changing into a Lukey. It's just a little anomalous here. It's almost like us flying here at such speeds has created some interesting effects. So this will take us from the base to the jungle? There we go. This is where we were. This is where we were. Progress gotten back. And how long did that end up really taking? First of all, remember when we threw this ambrosia in here? I remember. We said, oh, we're never going to come back and need that. Well, we just walked by it. And we missed this heart. What's this? One thing's for sure, though. This wand, while fast, it's probably leaves much to be desired. Our teleport wand is like, it can't be more than like tier 4 or 5. I don't know. There's people have a way of quantifying that. I don't know how to do that. Oh, frames dropping. Something is up down here. That's okay, though. I think we want to go a little to the left. We want to dig down, and we want that stuff. One thing that might have been smart would have been to, like, leave... Oh, that's a box. To have left, like, the eyeball back home, because we didn't need to carry that. Oh, well. That heals us up. Anything here? I mean, this could have had the spell that we needed. Yeah, it did not. But it did have perks. Okay. Oil blood, sure. Teleport, don't like it. Fungal disease, no. Projectile repulsion sector we will potentially use. Stronger levitation is also just our friend. Greed. I almost missed that greed. Okay, so it ended up being that this, that it was worth coming back for that. And if this is the vault underneath us, we do have another holy mountain. Duh. So no. Let's have our fish with mana sauce and actually go further down, see what else we got in there, because that was amazing, by the way. Projectile repulsion, sure. But another greed? Because that's what one thing we are serious about, is I eventually want to head down to hell with a dumb amount of greed stacked. And, you know, if we can do, like, a spells to power sort of thing... No, gold to power. Spells to power just crashes my game. That I don't know how to do. But gold to power... If you're at capped gold, which I want to say 2.1 bill, and we have... Well, quite a ways to go on that, wouldn't we? 5 million gold, roughly, is quite a ways away from 2 billion. Now, that would have us only percentages of the way there. But every time we pull greed out, we get a little closer. Now, I wish I knew why we're dropping frames, but we are pretty far into a parallel. So it could just be that the world is acting crazy. And I want to clarify, in Noita you don't exactly drop frames, per se. It slows down. The game can't, like, forget what you're doing. That would be a big problem. Oh. We might have a cat visitor this episode, but... Gonna leave him to do his own thing. With the greed, and like this, like look at this. Like just blow this up. Give me all this. It's really more of a question of like, is the money good enough for me? Now, the frame rate going down, the game slowdown going down. Let's clarify. Is problematic. I don't know why. Ooh, whoa. A lot of acid. Some of this exploding stuff. I figured while we're here, we could do a vault. I mean, A, our wand could show up. That would be wonderful. B, let's let this new greed you know, work a little bit. I just don't know if doing it here, like, yeah, these things die and there's money. However, it's really hell where the real money is blowing up those big hell worms and what have you. Nothing can polymorph you there. It's actually, like, pretty chill. I think I have a... Oh, what are you doing with that? He's, like, casting blood circles and necroing stuff. Okay. Coming through, folks. Give me that trick blood money. What do you got? There's a holy hand grenade in here. I mean, that could get pretty spicy. This wand is interesting, but it is not what we're looking for. Hearts we do. It's like, it's hard to remember that, like, I'm technically a vampire. Right? Almost like, did I even need to be one at this point? I feel like we already came up through this way. We do have to be a little careful, because it is the vault, and, like, I could get polymorphed, and we can't just run around completely crazy. I think I am immune to electricity, though. Yeah, I absolutely am. Like, why wouldn't I be at this point? Oof. The slowdown is real. It's like the game didn't like that I flew 5 parallel worlds over to get here. And now we're basically back to where we were. And then some. All the progress has returned. Ow! Get out of that acid, Stens. That's some kind of mage. That's gotta go. Alright. Nice and easy. We use the boxes. We get that trick blood money. We're up to 7 million and counting. That acid is a little bit sketchy. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to do anything too crazy in the vaults here. We're just picking up some cash, and we're really just perk hunting. We really want that next set of perks down there. I'm pretty sure we can reroll, but let's be extra careful to not end up going home on accident again. Also, before we do anything too... This is a Hisi boss, we should probably blow that up. And pick all this up. 8 mil? Oh god. The ghost making the boxes, because he thinks that's helpful. Looking back now, guys, I don't know why I grabbed these quote helpful ghosts, because they are acting crazy. Them throwing boxes because they think it might help me is fine until it blows up something important that I wanted, you know? Or it blows me up because I'm a sheep. Something like that. There could be problems. I didn't want to really do any temple here, but I don't know where the holy mountain is. Look at this. As I teleport, the guy's like, here's boxes. And they're not on fire or anything, they're just box. I would like it if you didn't do that. Are we too far to the left? Like, what is going on here? Where is the holy mountain? We have to be. Yep, we went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. Temple of the Art wands could be the answer. First of all, give me that. Give me all that goo. Worm blood. A lot of it burned in the lava. Oh well, I'm not even gonna bother with it. We can eat the slime, so there are ways to. This thing could hurt us pretty bad. It only would do if we try to kill it with the shotgun, which we're not going to do. Okay. Yep. Alright. This looks like it. This is it. This is what we wanted. I'm heading up. This is our last perk from here, too. And we'll just head out further to the east. Take our time with it. Alright. Any circle of vigor? Of course not. Weird green line. It's getting a little anomalous out here. Ooh. Is that another greed? It's trick greed. That's a form of greed. Well, trick greed is a yes. Perk lottery we believe in. We're not always casting stuff. So this, faster wands? Sure. Okay, the reload is going to cost me 3.2 mil. But we'll save that for another one where they're all up. And we didn't find our spell. We didn't find really any of that. And the big question will be, do I have enough life to dig through the curse and just take it? That could be kind of funny. Be like, do I even bother with the ambrosia? I don't care. We are going to check out some wands on the way up. And trick greed will affect the money in the blood money. The money in the blood money, yes. The money that these things are carrying for some reason. It's a very complicated economy down here. Whoa, there was like a bad guy up here. Okay. And up we go. Whilst also grabbing money on the way out. Almost to that coveted 10 million. No, it doesn't mean anything. The number we care about is 2.1 billion, if I recall correctly. Don't pick that wand up. Okay. Hey, a heart. Always something. Wormblood count look okay. Belly of mana looking good. What is this? Well, we've clearly been here before, but we've probably just about fully explored the base, but if we haven't, it never hurts to load up the blood money, take a look at all this. 10 million we're at now. And now that we've hit 10 million and added an extra 0 to our gold count, it's going to start truncating that and telling us just 10 mil. So it'll be a little harder to see the progress that we make. But trust me, once we just decide to head on down to hell with enough greed stack, it's going to be quick. And that looks like worm blood. So I would like a drink. Guys, just let me drink this and stop shooting. I'm like, I don't even want to mess with you guys. Well, we got some of it. That was kind of lame. I'm always on the lookout for some fresh worm blood. Pad that stomach. We had already looted part of that wand. Stomach at 8.6 thousand is tolerable, but we do have to be aware of these things and try to manage our food. We're not going to be able to pick up all the money. That's just not what this is all about, okay? But if it's trick blood, then it becomes ours. Alright. You know what's up, folks. We are going further to the east. Just digging new tunnels because I don't care. This extra 100% levitation, I mean, like, look at that. That meter is not... Oof, through the acid. I'm sorry. That meter's not going down, is what I'm saying. I mean, it is, but... I may have rage-fueled levitation, too, which is, like, a perfect stance perk. I'm always a fan. Always a fan. Up and up and up. And we are just... We already did this before, but we're gonna come out here right at the parallel entrance. And we're flying east. We already saw this. We know that there's nothing over here. Hi. Out. Yep, evil. Evil everywhere. Flaming stems in the... Yep. That guy was looking at me not with a good... He was looking at me with some bad intent. It might be that I can just kill them. We haven't even tried that. I'm just avoiding them for now. I know I have killed them by smashing into them at supersonic speeds. But if curse damage ratchets up over time, then we could find ourselves dead by trying to go through this without ambrosia. We have ambrosia, so it would just be lazy to not use it, but it would be a cool sort of proof of concept for me to be able to be like, at a certain amount of life, what do I care? I'm going to come in and hit a free heal in the first holy mountain in the next world. What matters if I lose a few thousand life? I'm afraid it will be more than that. Can I go through it just spewing massive amounts of slime blood into a very enclosed chamber as I dig through the evil? We'll see. Will the homunculi like it? Probably not. They're usually freaking out. This is it. Can I just do it? 36. 35. Oh. 34. Is it speeding up? No. 33. We're fine. Okay. Thank you. So that did cost us a few thousand life, but what does that matter when you pick up that many one-off double your life perks? And we'll be grabbing more of those. It's like another strange song is playing, an unusual one. Like something that doesn't belong here. It might be from me crashing into the watchtower and it just not knowing how to unload that. I have been hitting that watchtower hard and landing right in the lava, and it's not doing much to me. It must be the life. Alright, ready to fly? Through the barrier. Done. Up and down, bob and weave. There's bad guy. Ouch. Staying low. And there we go. It's still a strange tune playing. We'll fix that when we get to our first holy mountain. Probably nothing that matters in level 1. Still, I feel like theoretically the spell could appear, but I don't think that's true. I really don't. But that's why we'll just start moving on. It can show up, I believe, in level 2, so it wouldn't hurt for us to peruse it. I feel like I'm missing a holy mountain here. I'm too far in some direction. I'm gonna guess too far to the right. I was too far to the right. Okay. So let's get that few thousand life back. Have some fish with mana sauce. And see what perks are calling our name here. More stainless armor, very important. Life returned. I will always buy these energy shield sectors. They just tend to be good. So if yeah, we'll put it on wand 3. Just passive, and it gives us a little extra shield action. We buy those. Alrighty. More blood. Exploding gold. Phasing is good. Slime blood we have. Plague rats. Revenge bullets we do use. No more wand tinkering is not good for us, obviously. Okay. We're not going to reload this. We're going to go with revenge bullets, sure. Phasing. We like phasing. Exploding gold sounds sketchy. More blood is bad in the sky. That's going to cause those things that bleed polymorphine to ruin our day. So we're not going to monkey with the more blood perk right now. I've done it. It's fine. Early game, if we're trying to take advantage of some vampiric stuff, we're way past it. We're just way past it. So, pad the belly with some fish. Always delicious. And we're down. Okay. Perks were okay. You know, anytime we're stacking those revenge bullets, you know, we don't have a way to just become immune to projectiles. So the more we stack of that minus 20%, now it's not going to be multiplicative or I guess as a percentile is multiplicative as opposed to additive. It's not like we can get it so that we take 0% damage. So yes, it is... I'm questioning my math now. Alright. Another wand reload? Or wand refresher? I always say it wrong. I don't think so. What's in here? Oh, a heart. Okay. We've still been stuck at this 10 million for a while, but we haven't exactly been farming the money. Once we get a little lower, it becomes easier to do that. The cash that's dropped up here, maybe not the biggest thing. But, hey, hearts. Good. You know, in the end, it is sort of what we have to do. And I know it's sketchy, and I know some of us don't like doing it. Some of us named Stens think it's a little dangerous. But we will check out the mushroom biome. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It probably has the spell we need. Or it could. What are you carrying there, buddy? Little dynamite wand. So we have a system if we're going to do the mushrooms, right? We're going to come in from the very top. We don't have any horrible liquids, you know, draining into us. We want to be a little more conservative with the blasting. Maybe not instantly launching all the explosives. That's a polymorpher. But at this point, they also now have to get through the shields to actually hit us with that blast. The drink, though, all we gotta do is stand in it, and it's bad. Fungus pouch. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. The key is just to pay attention, because the liquids could look safe and look like slime, but it's not slime. And there are subtle differences, and we need to pick it up. Polymorpher, got him. Swapper mage, got him. What was this? Oil potion, okay. Ambrosia or, no, Flamoxium, okay. Well, we're not doing that orb victory right now, so we don't need that. I don't want that on me. I'm not good at being flummoxed. Brings me back to a very deep cut moment of like getting used to being flummoxed in an old Super Nintendo game called Secret of Mana. Some of you who are old enough might remember that. And you would have to flip the controller upside down. You don't have the luxury here with the keyboard and mouse. Comment below if you like that game. No, don't. Let's keep it on this. More Flamoxium spraying out everywhere, not what I want. Okay, maybe we already looked at that. Yeah, this is very flummoxed. I'm gonna get, I swear, oh, that is like a, that was a polymorph looking bolt. Whatever it was, I didn't care for it. Can I get this? Yeah, that's something. That looks like a bad... That's a bad liquid. Something's bad. Something is very bad. It may have been alchemized by combining with a few different things. What is this stuff? Slime. Okay. Well. We're doing okay. Let's just check this. It's wrong. It's not what we needed. Looking forward to getting out of here. I just feel like I'm gonna die every time I'm in this place. Breaking cardinal rules for digging under stuff. That's an ambrosia. We don't even need it. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks, mushroom biome. No circle of vigor. Period. Well, did we look at you? We probably did. Tentacle garbage. That is a polymorpher. Goodbye. What was in there? That looks like a polymorph bottle, so I'm just done. We didn't get what we wanted, alright? When do we ever get what we want? I mean, some of this was what we wanted, but you know, it's normal to get a little cynical with some of this. Okay, because my spell will never be here. No, it won't. What's this circle of fire? That sounds cool. Grab the life. Keep pressure, because why not? And fish. We're doing the fish first this time, a little out of order. Okay. Sauced fish and our perks. This perk pile is looking grim. Repulsion field is good. Extra item? No. High mana, low capacity, boomerang spells, and repelling cape. Why don't we drop that 3 million? See if we can get a little lucky here. Someone could just be like, Stens, why don't you break the reroll machine? It's like, I don't monkey with all that. I'm like, I play legit. It is legit, but extra health. See, it all worked out. We're taking that. Permanent shield. Does an extra breathless make us go just really fast in water? Like, what happens if we stack breathless? Only one way to find out. I would hate it if it's like, well, now you just are like flying through water. No, it's like the same. It seems to be all the same. Another shield, though. No substitute for that. 56,000 life. Thousands upon thousands of health. Bring me the gold. We're back under that 10 million mark, so we get to actually see it go up. Numbers going up for us. What I don't like is how this wand just runs out of mana instantly, which is why I'm thinking it doesn't need this. Yeah, this is like more tolerable. Like if I hold it down, it's casting it a hell of a lot slower, but fine. Let's have it. Let's let it go crazy. It does. If I just tap it in, then it won't really matter. That is a polymorphing thing. Please don't touch me. There can be wands in this gloomy location. Gotta kill those before they hit me with that crap. Do not let that bubble hit me. We're just gonna have a little look around, see if there's any cool animated wands. Yes, there's mages. But there was really garbage in this magical temple. What are they shooting? Okay. We'll have another look around. Yeah, the faster wands might have set us in a situation where we don't have to use quite as many of the reduced recharge times. Look at me, I'm teleporting inside of snow. Did you pick up a wand, buddy? You did, but it didn't have anything. What is this? Still nothing. How many things have we looked at this point? We are nearly back to that 10 million mark that we wanted. This is good. It's kind of psychologically, you know, that we're back to not seeing that number go up. It's a little less, give me a little less stuff to stare at while I'm doing this. No, man. Feels like it's still playing some version of the Mushroom song. We broke the music in the game. That much is certain. Alright. We are all the way over. No falling into portals, right? That much is not allowed to happen anymore. What is this? Give me all of it. Okay. Blow that up. Anytime we see the boss stacked up with his friends, really good time to hit the bomb wand, exploding wand. Death by accident, as they say. I think we can dig here. Get a little slow down. And I was right. We went a little further to the right, but it's fine. Let's see what we got. Alright. No. No. Of course not. Okay. Theoretically, we can re-roll again. Upon death, you respawn. That's pretty good. Low recoil might cause us problems. Attract gold has been interesting and has been helpful. I'm picking up more of it. I like the critical hits. It's just on everything. Extra life? Another extra life? I don't see any reason why not. Living on the edge. Hit points under 25% or 20, like while we're dying, we do more damage? Sure. We had that. I mean, we can stack a few of those. Alright, the perks were okay. I mean, a case could have been made to re-roll it. But I thought it was appropriate to consume what we had there. Not the best pile, but at least we didn't walk out of there with a bunch of dumb ghosts that are spamming the wrong spells at the wrong time. But time to blow up this base, yeah. There's always mass carnage in the base for me. I get a little bit sensitive to explosions down here. I have so much life that I really don't care about the freezing vapors. The Trick Blood Money alone is gonna mitigate all of that. All I care about is being polymorphed. And hopefully if that were to happen, we would be okay because of all the perks that are anti-death, but I just don't know quite how that works, whether it's like, well, the sheep doesn't have those perks. Like, great. So just give me all this. Now it's... Did I pick up, like, another cast faster? Do I need to... I just can't get this thing to cast at a reasonable speed. It's like, I want it to be fast, but I don't want it to run out of mana, like, the second I tap it. We could just be splitting hairs. I mean, that's a lot of boxes that are spit out in a very quick amount of time. That guy picked up a wand, I think. Again, what are you doing with that? The mushroom wand. Oh boy. Alright, so typical base blowing up. Picking up that money. Looking for a circle of vigor. Alright, these guys gotta go. Should be hitting 11 mil here any second. But just not. Like, the speed in which we're getting the gold, it's leaving a lot to be desired in terms of ever getting to gold cap. They might drop more gold in the other New Game Pluses. Oh, there's 11 mil. So after, you know, after we get our crown, well, first of all, we may need a New Game Plus to even get the crown. The more I research it, the more it seems like to me that you may not be able to just do it in the first world. Well, you can make one of them, but some of the other stuff, I might need other essence eaters and or like the earth stone. The poop stone we only need one of. Some stuff comes out of essences, and we're only gonna have so much of that in a non-New Game Plus. So it really could end up being that we are headed back to another world. Not in a parallel world, but a new world. Regenerate the world. So we'd have to go through Coley and all that again, which is fine. At this point with Coley, it's just like, hi, and then we grab it and we go. Oh, that could easily be how that goes down. We're finding some hearts. And the other thing that's worth noting is it's like, well, how many health perks would I need to pick up before it's like, well, the sun damage is now... What's the sun gonna do if I have this much life? I know the sun will cook through 56k life like nothing. Maybe not so much in the Halo, but if I were to, you know, dive into it, I would instantly die. This is just from what I'm reading, too. Like, I don't actually know any of this. As you can tell by looking at me, despite all my hours, never done the quest. A little sketchy about some of those late game quests. I'm just like, I don't have it in me. I'm just not good enough, you know? Self-doubt. But then, you know, you get to play in a while. Start getting a little cocky, really. And it just would be so anticlimactic to get there and be like, well, sorry guys, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm dead. Like, thank you. See you all next time. Like, I don't want to say that. So it's better to play it safe. Up to 12 mil. Please have my spell. Please have my spell. Oh. Why would it have my spell? Okay. Extra item. Teleportage. Knockback. Extra health one off. Haha. Thank you. Wand experimenter. Faster wands again. Good. Do it. Okay. Can I now get this off of here and still cast these fast enough? Yeah, I mean, we could do that, I guess. How about an extra add mana on here? Oh, now it's terribly slow. We do an extra add mana, and then a refresher. Why am I doing this one at a time? How about this? Yeah, it's fine. We take off and add mana before we use it to ignite the sun. And look at this. I lost my eye in the middle of all that. We dropped the eye that we needed. How did I throw that? I don't remember dropping it. Oh, Stens. What are we gonna do? Okay. We could go up and look for it, but that just seems dumb. We'll look for it on the way back, okay? Let's not do that this episode. That could also be something Stens could just sort of do offline to not subject you all to that. So I don't know. Maybe you'd want to see me sweat looking for a missing thing. I don't want to see that. Oh, guys, I dropped the eye somewhere. I don't know where. I feel like we... You know what? Huh. I'll just watch the footage. Alright, watch the footage before I upload this. And we'll find where I left that eye. We'll go back and grab it. Okay? Easy peasy. Alright. How do we feel about the exploding wand now that it's not casting like every frame and instantly running out of mana? It doesn't run out of mana anymore. So, cool? We feel better about it? Doesn't matter. I mean, the red money. It's red money. And another couple of greeds and then heading to hell. We are going to be stacking the millions, I tell you. I even do it a little bit in the temple. We have the Lava to Blood, so we have everything to do hell. I just wanted passive healing. You know what I like is when I teleport to get a Circle of Vigor to pop. Every time. Do we want to check out the mini mushroom biome? I don't know why the gods are looking away. There's like a worm somewhere doing something sketchy. Nothing there. Is that an avoiding arc? Floating arc. No, thank you. Sometimes we can do interesting things with avoiding arc. We saw that a little bit in the 33 orb run. It's freezing vapor, I think. Or invisible. Okay. Don't need it. We're already invisible. Boxes. When the ghost spews the boxes, it's just a little absurd. Why did I get ghosts, people? Someone should have told me I didn't need the ghost. Like, this is crazy. Now like a wand went flying away before I could even read it. Who took my wand? It maybe fell down here. There it is. That looked like a dead worm. Well, let's... if we want to lose some frames, so to speak, let's visit our buddy Dragon. The Dragon. Goodbye. Chug, chug, chug. And what's in your wand? Nothing. Alright, thank you, Dragon. Always a pleasure. We just gave him a little nibble with that drill, and he's cooked. Okay. So we pick up some remaining gold, and we'll start heading down. We'll be wrapping up this episode in a little bit. Once again, sorry, a long time no upload, you know, but everything is still going as planned. Life's a little bit hecticana. Plenty of time to play some Noita today. Appreciate you all sticking around, watching this series, listening to me yammer on about this game. You guys are great. To my couple of fans out there who've been watching all of this, I thank you. Shout out to Jesse. Let's not... Whoa! That is Polymorph that I almost flew into. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? That was a miracle that I didn't die right there. Start just thinking about stuff outside of the game for a second, and man, your attention falters. Next thing you know, you're almost teleporting into Polymorph. In a very sketchy situation. Whew. It's like gonna be our thumbnail, is me like, ah! Almost porting into my death. Okay, we're way too far to the right. So let's get this last... Well, it's not the last, because we're going to go down after this. Just not in this episode. We're calling it here. Further enough? Far enough? Excuse me. Yeah. Wand radar gives it away. Chug. $85,000 life. Yeah. Fine. Feel like we're a little low on these. Okay. Extra wand capacity. Extra wand capacity. 2 extra wand capacities, if I recall correctly. Which is cool. What are these at? 25, 25. There's room for some more over here. Guy picking up wands that were for sale. Teleport blood. Excuse me. Alright, this is a little bit odd descending. Alright, fine. Extra wand capacity, whatever. Revenge explosion? No, thank you. Extra wand capacity? Sure. Revenge tentacle? Sure. Close call? Sure. That sounded kind of cool. More crit as I get close. Lame perks. Kind of a anticlimactic ending here. But let's just take a moment to thank everybody for watching this and do some of that little YouTube stuff for liking and what have you. If you want to. I gotta earn that like, though, right? You know, I don't know that I'm really earning it here. This has been... being teleported back home and having to fly back out here and calling that an episode. At least we only spent the first 10 or 15 minutes traveling, so... And I think it was kind of cool to see me fly for that long and fly right through the curses, so... Yeah, that's my final thought. Let's, I'll be back sooner than I was between these last few episodes. I appreciate you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. It means the world to me, and it's been a great run. So I will see you guys in the next episode, and once again, have a good night. Bye-bye.